All right, this is Dan Hunt with the JSKA Rochester virtual dojo for 11-3. We are about halfway through our session here. Got about a little over 1 month left to go and making some good progress. Today we're going to still focus on Bassai Dai as the primary kata, and we're also going to do some basics and as well as some Tai Sabaki work, okay? So let's get started with some basics. So feet together and bow, os, and yoi. Okay, stepping forward, left leg forward, downward block, come on. All right, stepping in, oitsuki jodan. Ich, ni, sam, shi, go. All right, ushiro, jodan, ich, ni, sam, shi, go. Good. Now chudan. Bend your front knee, Joe. Ich, ni, sam, shi, go. All right, so Masa, how you feel with these at this pace, with the dropping of the weight and your whole body behind your punch? That's how I want those gyakuzukis to feel for you when you're doing them at speed, okay? All right, ushiro, chudan, ich, ni, sam. Squeeze your thighs together, Mary. You're bringing your feet together, and your thighs are doing the bow-legged. Yeah, that. So if you watch my feet here, let me turn it down a little bit. Okay, so from here, your feet are coming in, and you still got space in here. So bring your thighs together and squeeze. They don't necessarily have to touch, but your feet are coming in farther than your knees are. Okay, so you've got this knees here, hips here, and you've got this space in between your knees. Okay, two more. Ich. And one more. Shi. Good. Mai. Agyuke. Gyakzuke. Ich. Ni. Okay, so Joe, I want you to cut down on the time between the end of the rising block and the reverse punch. So think of it as you're against me and I'm going to hit you twice. So your job is to get in 1, 2, or 1 and instead of waiting for me to hit you the second time. Okay. Thump. That's better. Shi. Go. Ushiro. Sotoki Gyaksuki. Ich. So Marty, a little bit too much and then the whole body's going this way. So keep your body posture tall, keep your neck up, and then Gyaksuki. You don't have to overturn to make that block. Ni. Still a little bit turning this way. Thump. That's better. Shi. Go. All right, good. Masa, good hip rotation on that one. Okay. Mai. Uchuke Gyaksuke. Ich. Ni. Thump. Shi. Go. Good. Ushiro. Geidan Barai Gyaksuke. Ich. Ni. Thump. Shi. Tuck just a little bit, Elaine. Tuck. There you go. Go. Good. So my this time Agyuke, Kizami Maigeri, Gyakuzuki. Agyuke, Kizami Maigeri, Gyakuzuki. Bam, ba bam. Itch. So you got to get that leg down in a hurry after that Maigeri. Nip. Some. So Agyuke, Joe. She. All right, so same thing with that block counter. Get that hand up and then kick immediately, okay? Get that kick up as soon as you make the block. Go. That's it. Good. Ushiro sotuke empiuchi uraken. Switch feet, Joe. Itch. Sotuki empiuchi uraken. Outside, inside, middle block, elbow attack, back fist. Still on mute. So outside, inside, middle block, elbow, back fist. Okay? All right, here we go. Move up, move up, move up. Okay. Nick. Some. Sotuki, outside, inside, squeeze in, back fist. There you go. No reverse punch. Some. Go. Good. Now my eye. Same thing. Add Gyakuzuki. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. All right. Ushiro. Geidan Barai. Kizami. Uraken. Gyakuzuki. So Geidan Barai. Kizami Uraken. Gyakuzuki. Okay. Ready? Itch. Deep. Some. She. Go. All right, my. Okay, my. I want this time Shutoki, Kizami, Maigeri, Gyakunukite. Itch. Okay, Masa, don't turn the hip so far on the Shuto. Okay, so when you first step in, letting that hip be too far this way and your front knees collapse. So turn this in, remember 45 degree only, okay, on the first Shuto. Neat. Some. She. Mary, your foot's still a little cockeyed there. Go. Okay, Ushiro, same thing. Line with your heel in line with your knee, so it's all one plane. Itch. Knee. Thump. Sheet. And go. Good. Okay, let's get everybody left leg forward. Now I want 3 kicks to start, and then we'll do four kicks to finish. And no kicking the cat. All right, here we go. So Maigiri, Yoko Keage, Yoko Kikomi, land forward, Gyakuzuki. Don't forget, each time you withdraw, turn that hip to the preparation for the next kick. So 3 kicks, Maigiri, Yoko Keage, Yoko Kikomi. Hitch. Okay, pay attention to your front arm. Make sure it stays up. Knee. Thump. Shi. Go. All right, good. Joe, switch legs. And Mawate. All right, so now we're going to do 4 techniques. Joe, I want you to do 4 techniques. Everybody else is going to do 5. Okay? So, Maigiri, Yoko Keage, Yoko Kikomi, Mawashigiri for Joe. Everybody else add an Ushirogiri to the last one. Actually, Joe and Masa, only up to Mawashigiri. Everybody else add a Ushirogiri to it. So let's count it out. Kind of, I'll walk you through it. The first one, Maigiri, itch. Joe, you got to do it off the back leg. All right. Knee, side snap kick. Yoko Kikomi, Mawashigiri, and then Ushirogiri for everybody else. There you go. Good. Ready. So Maigiri, Yoko Keage, Yoko Kikomi, Mawashigiri forward, and Ushirogiri, and then land forward again.
Sensei?
Yes.
The Ushirogiri, is that off the opposite leg from the 3 kicks or the same leg?
Same leg. 5 kicks, same 5 kicks, same leg. All right, here we go. Itch. Everybody should have your left leg forward now. Knee. Mary, where's that Ushirogiri? Some. Okay, Marty, Ushirogiri comes back toward me. Okay. She. There you go. Pay attention to your arms. You had to go in the correct way. Make sure you have your arms tight and your lats tight too when you're doing your kick. That'll help you.
I'm sorry, Sensei. Do we land forward after you Ushirogiri or back?
Yes, you land forward. So same leg goes forward.
Right.
Okay. All right, last one. Go. All right, good. Mate. All right, yummy. All right, take a short break, get a drink of water, come right back. We'll get into some body movement. Tai Sabaki. Any questions while we're taking a break? So a good training for that drill is getting a chair for balance and working all your muscles by kicking slowly. Okay, so holding on to the chair like this on the side and kind of kicking slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put down. Okay, so doing it kind of slowly, what it does is it builds your ability to hang on to that kick and to pull and push, okay? So that you've got all the connection that it takes and also alignment as you're doing the different kicks. Okay, so you do that with a chair or a corner of a door jamb or something like that, something to take the balance part off of it. And then as you get better at the muscle tension, then you can start doing it without the holding of a chair or or the side of the wall, and you can actually start making a little bit more inroads in the balance part of it. The other thing is you got to watch out is these arms tend to get all over the place. So this way, okay? Keep these nice and tight, tuck your core, and then these tend to be a lot easier balance-wise when these are tight. Once they start doing this, what's it doing? It's changing your balance point, right? This one goes a little bit that way, your balance point's going that way, so you have to counteract by moving that way. So as you stay here and your body posture isn't doing a lot of this too, or forward and back, so the more movement your upper body has, the more balance issues you have with the rest of your body. So every time you change your balance point, watch, as I go this way, if I'm not careful, I'll send myself that way. Okay, so there's a point of having too much motion, maybe not enough motion when you're trying to deliver the kick. So there's got to have a good balance of how much motion you put into your hips and so on. Okay, questions? All right, good. So from here, I'm going to put myself on the speaker view here, and then I'm going to come back and watch you guys. Put you on the side. Oh, come on. Gallery view. Speaker view. Why doesn't that want to do it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Get you. That's perfect. Okay. Good. So from here, bow, us, yoy. Okay. Get on bright, come on. And then hands up. All right. So what I want you to do is some body shifting. I want you to take this back side and move the door open. So this way. Okay. And actually shift backwards a little bit too. 1. And then come back in with a gyatsuki. Okay. Ready? Itch. Knee. Thumb. Chi. Go. Okay, now shorten that block counter time. Okay. Ready? Itch. Knee. Thumb. Chi. Go. Good. Now from there, I want you to take that same parry block, and I want you to throw a front leg mawashigiri to the kidney area. Okay. So go ahead, Mark, shifting over, fire off a kizami mawashigiri, and then gyatsuki. There it is, and then gyatsuki. Good. All right. So the tempo of that's got to be quick. So you got to get your leg down in a hurry, and you got to get that block kick kind of smoothed out to be one motion. So one of the things that I want to see here, watch my version here, and Mark does a pretty good job of it too. Okay, but rather than have him explain it from his, I'll explain it from mine. So as I take this, notice my hip is turning, right? Okay, so as I turn this hip, I'm going to use this hip turn to fire off the mawashigiri. Okay. Okay, so this one is not just going backwards, but I'm also throwing my hip forward as I do that mawashigiri, and then I land forward Gyaksuki. Okay, so let's see that. Ready? Itch. All right, good. Okay, Marty's got a good idea here. Get on your horse, kind of in and out, in and out. Knee. Okay, so Joe, we're not bringing it down and catching it. We're just moving it over. Just move it over. Don't bring it down this way. Yep. Thumb. Good. She. All right, so Miho, you're punching more straight. You've turned to the side of him, right? Should be punching toward the, yes, there instead. Yeah. Okay. Remember where they are, not where they used to be. Ready? Hey, itch. All right, Marty, make a little bit more movement, okay, to the back side and to your left. Itch. All right, good. Itch. She. Go. All right, good. Now we're going to alter that mawashigeri to be a foot sweep. Okay. So from here, we're going to take this and we're going to step back and over to the side, and we're going to get into like a back stance. And I'm going to ashibarai this, pick it up. Okay, so picture they're stepping in with an oitsuki or a jab off of their right side. Maybe they're fighting opposite legs, right? They step in with a jab. We're going to go off to the side, back stance, foot sweep their leg that comes in, gyakuzuki. Ready? Hitch. Knee. Okay, let's see what you got. Some. She. Go. All right, good. Let's switch legs. All right, so just the block and the counter, and then we'll add the mawashigeri in a second. Ready? Hitch. Knee. Bum bum. Okay, so Joe, make sure you push in toward the punch. Don't just be back. Okay. After you move back with the block, move back in with the gyaksuki. Thump. There you go. Make sure the back leg moves first. She. There you go. And last one. Go. Okay, now add that Kizami Mawashigeri to the kidney. All right, ready? Itch. Knee. Don't forget to, I know you're doing a good job of moving, Miho, but get that hand up so that you're actually making a parry block, okay? You want to keep your insurance in play. Thumb. She. Okay, Mary, make sure you land nice and firm and full with that reverse punch. Drop all your weight into it, okay? She. All right, last one. Go. All right, now let's do the ashibarai with it instead. So stepping out with your back leg, kind of into more of a back stance motion so you can catch their legs, lift it up, and gyaksuki, just like Elaine just did. Okay, here we go. Itch. Knee. Thump. She. All right, Marty, make sure your leg stays low, okay? Okay. Go. That's better. Good. All right, nice job, Mary. All right, everybody looked like they did pretty good on that one. Okay, let's switch back to the other leg. All right, so now what I want to see is I want to see a switch up. So taking the front leg, stepping in behind, and a foot sweep, okay? So taking the front leg, step it back, foot sweep. Hitch, foot sweep. Hitch, knee, thumb, sheet, go. Hey. Good. Now from here, after the foot sweep, one, jab, reverse punch. Okay, so foot sweep, jab, reverse punch. Hitch, knee, thumb, she, go. Okay, so picture me coming at you. Okay, I'm going to step in with a maigiri. Put my foot down. My foot is in your range for this foot sweep. Okay, so you're going to take this front leg, you're going to bring it back, take it out as I put my foot down. Okay, so as I put my foot down, my leg's going to get taken out this way. Got a jab, reverse punch coming right in. Okay. All right, so I'll come in with you. You pretend like you're getting out of the way. Give me a little foot tap, and then jab, reverse punch. Hitch. Good. Knee. Thumb. Sheet. All right, good. One more. Go. All right, excellent. Now, for those of you who can, let's make an adjustment. Instead of a foot sweep, I want to kick to the head, mawashigiri. Okay, so Elliot, let's see, Marcus, Marty, do your best, and Mark, see what you got. Anybody else that wants to try it? Everybody who knows you don't have it, stick with the foot sweep, okay? Same motion. You're loading up the same legs. It's just a matter of you pointing the knee at a higher position, right? Okay. And again, keep your hands facing your opponent. All right, ready? Here it comes. Hitch. Knee. Thump. Sheet. Go. All right, good. Switch legs. Let's try that. So just switch up for now and jab, reverse punch. Or I'm sorry, switch up just the foot sweep. Hitch. Knee. Thump. Sheet. And last one, go. All right, good. Now let's add the jab, reverse punch. Okay, so Mark, once you start putting the jab, reverse punch on it, let's shorten up that foot sweep to something really small. I like how you're working it, trying to build the muscles and so on. Let's take it right to the next step, which is just a quick tap. Okay. All right, here we go. Hitch. Okay, can you get to the jab, reverse punch quicker, Mark? Here we go. Knee. There you go. Good. So you notice you didn't lift it all the way up. You know, you're not necessarily trying to take them all the way down. You're just trying to break their balance slightly. Thumb. Mary, you're going backwards on the reverse punch. Stay in on the reverse punch and then go backwards. She. Last one. Go. Good. Now let's change it to a Mawashigiri Jodan. Okay. If you don't have Jodan, Chudan still works. Chudan's available. Okay. You can hit kidney with that Chudan Mawashigiri too. Okay. All right. Here we go. Hitch. Knee. Up. She. Go. All right, good, good. All right, let's do one more. Okay, so from here, left leg forward. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go off to the side this way. And just a Gyakzuki right now. So shifting off to the side, stepping off with your right leg, going over this way. One, tate shuto, Gyakzuki. Okay, so we got a Mawashigiri or a Maigiri that's going to come with us in a second. Itch. Knee. Okay, this is going to be all a combined hip of stepping out and turning in. So this hip going this way is all one motion. Okay, ready? Pitch. Knee. Thumb. She. And go. Good. Now I want you to take the same motion here. Okay. We're gonna hold this hip back now. Okay. So off to the side here. I'm gonna step out. This hip is not gonna turn to start off. I'm gonna turn it after I drop the leg. So I'm gonna go just out to the side and have the hip go this way and turn. Okay, so preparing for the next motion is what you want to try and do, and put yourself in a position where whatever you're trying to do is set up by the body action. Okay, so like for instance, if I wanted to be here and I wanted to do a front snap kick out the front leg, I wouldn't do this where I'm loading this leg up. I would kind of come off of it and fire it off this way. If I wanted to do a kick off the back leg, I would probably already be rolling in. So this one here, I want to kick out the front leg, so I have to unweight it, and I need to have the hip sending that way as I turn it, okay? So let's see what you got.
Am I doing a Mawashi or a Yoko?
You can do a Mawashi. Right now I'm asking for a Mawashigiri. Okay, ready? Knee. Good. Thumb. She. All right. Miho, your insurance policy has expired. Okay. Make sure you keep your insurance policy so you don't have to pay a big price if you get nailed. Okay. All right, here we go. Go. All right, good. All right, so now I want you to do that Mawashi, but I also want you to shuffle in and see if you can do a takedown with the leg that you're putting down. Okay. So I'm going to go off this way. Picture them shifting in or stepping in, doing an oitsuki. Their lead leg is over here. I'm going to go here. One. I sweep that leg out. Gyakuzuki two. So from here, I'm going to step out to the side. Maashigiri, sleep in behind it. and Gyakuzuki. Okay. Ready? Ich, knee, thumb. Okay, so you got to go get it. You got to bring it here and step back into a front stance. Boom. Here. Then Gyakuzuki low. Okay, let's see what you got. Ich. Knee. You do a Gyakuzuki reverse punch, Joe, and reach more forward, and you should end up, just take a step back right there, from right where you are. You should end up right there. Okay? That's where you should end up. All right, so let's break it into a couple of counts. So 1, go off to the side and tate shuto. 2, mawashigeri. Okay, as you're putting it down, reach in behind their leg and pull it backwards into a front stance. Good. Now Gyakuzuki with your left. Good. Okay, excellent. Okay, so Mark, I don't think, or you might have a chance to take them down with your hand, but I'm not sure they're out that far. I think you'll be overstretching them.
Boom, yeah. An alternative could be that I just grab his shoulder, his left one.
Yeah, that could be too. Yep, agreed. Okay, let's try a couple more. So break it again. Off to the right. Tate 1. Mashige 2. Reach forward and pull back. Gyakuzuki low. There it is. Yep. Boom. Ich. Knee. Mashigeri. Some sweep of their leg. And down block. Okay, good. Yeah, you can do it that way, Marty, or you can actually do it, step all the way back and have your left leg to the back and do a Gyakuzuki with the left. Both work, okay? Ich, go all the way through, all the way. Thumb. Go ahead, punch, Joe. There you go. Yep, that's it. Okay. She. Go. All right. Now, since this is all your favorite side, we could do one more with that side. Okay. So stepping out this time we're going to still leave this hip back and we're going to push this hip forward. Instead of a mawashigeri, we're going to do a uda mawashigeri to the head. So that means I got to go more forward this way. I can't shift back this far because I've got, unless I want to step up. And I'm trying to do this all in one motion so I don't have to step up. So I'm going to step out this way, uda mawashigeri, Gyakuzuki. Okay. So stepping up, I'm going to leave the weight off of this leg. So 1, uda mawashigeri, Gyakuzuki. For those of you who can't do uda mawashigeri today, make it a yoko kikomi to the kidney, okay? Ready? Ich. Knee. And you can add that takedown right from the uda mawashigeri as well, where you reach in behind their leg, take them down, and then hit them on their way down. Thumb. That's it, Mark. I like it. She. Go. All right, good. Yame. All right, so Mark, you can see the challenge is keeping your balance after that uda mawashigeri, or instead of just doing a straight pullback and stopping, make that takedown as part of the retraction. Okay. I think there's a guy on Facebook. He's got a pretty good page. It's called Kaizen, K-A-I-Z-E-N or K-A-I-S-E-N. He's got a dojo, I think, in England, and he does a lot of that kind of work with his like middle teens and 20-somethings, where they do a uramwashigiri, whomp, and then do the takedown to the front leg and boom, down here like this. So it's pretty impressive that what some of these young kids can do these days. It's still a lot of the bounce style that I'm not entirely a fan of, but boy, they got some good body dynamics where they move very well. Okay, take a short break and come back and do some kata, all right? Any questions so far? No? Elliot, you training or are you sitting in the lounge chair?
I'm training.
Okay, I can't tell. You don't have your video on. Marcus too. And Eric too. Okay, well, let's get going on let's get back into Bassai Dai. Okay, so a couple times we'll work on this and then we'll maybe go refresh some of the things we just worked on the last couple weeks, okay? All right, so Bassai Dai, yoi. Okay, don't forget this first one goes up like you're gonna pop the guy behind you in the chin. Okay, ready? Itch. Underarm block, knee, hand going that way, some. Now your draw hand on your left hand goes out to your backside. I'm sorry, we're here. Send the right hand to the backside, 1 and 2. Down block or scoop, left hand goes out, sotuki, uchuke. Bring it back, squeeze and breathe out. In, out, breath. Punch, stay square, cover, stay square, twist. Punch, stay square, cover, stay square, switch or twist. Shito. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now turn this hip all the way in like it's a hand knee down. Inverted turn. So we're starting from the outside, pulling in. Yoko kikomi. 10 degrees out to the side. Right. Shuto. 1 more shuto. Pull the hands in to the belly button. Double agiuke. Lift the knees, spread the legs. Boom. And punch. Boom. Okay. Right hand goes up, left hand goes back. This travels to the side where your gyakuzuki comes from. So from here, make it come down here, make it come out through the gyakuzuki spot, and rotation of the hips. 1. Big high block. 2. Make sure this comes by your face. Pivot, down block, palm up, palm out. Push your knees apart. Mikazuki Gary. 3 down blocks. 1, 2, 3. Pivot. Yamazuki. Bring it back in. 45 degrees. Stacking the hands, breathing in. When you get all the way in, step out, breathe out. Bring it back. Breathe in. Lift the knee. Go back out. Breathe out. High arm. Scoop. Make sure this hand is tight. 1, up and down. 2, up and down. Half step. This left leg should go to your mark where you started. Shoot though. Squeeze in, push out that way, looking that way. Full back stance facing that way though. Half step, let's stop here. Change, make sure your foot is in the direction, perpendicular to the direction you're going. Send this right hand this way. Step out, Shuto block. Kiai. And finish. And bow. Okay. Any questions or anything that I said there that wasn't on your radar of things that you knew to do? Masa, are you good? Yeah, okay. Marty, a question? So from here, I have mine tight like this. Kind of like the old Kung Fu movies, you know. Hi, master. Okay. Yeah, like this. And then I just roll it around this way. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, let's see you guys do it. All right, Bassai Dai. Okay, let's go back one more time. Okay, Joe, sorry to stop everybody, but have this elbow up here, not down here. Yeah, that. Okay, yes, like that. Like you're gonna picture somebody stepping up behind you and they're gonna try and grab you. Get that elbow up nice and high, hit them in the chin. Itch. Good. Knee some. Now let's send that right hand toward me. Some. And she. Now send that left hand out that way. Go, Rook. Hold on, Higashis. Itch. No, we're still stacked hands. Stacked hands. Knee press. Good. Now I'm going to let you guys do all four of these together, but make sure you keep your shoulders square until you're ready to actually do the block. Okay? Ready. Itch knee. Miho, look my way. No, toward the front, toward the front. There you go. Itch knee. What happened? Okay, everybody, some of you are on the Shuto, stay there. All right, go to the Shuto. Itch. Okay, continuing on. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Catch. And pull. All right, Miho, pull down more. More with your elbow. With your right elbow, pull down more. More. Pull down more. There you go. Good. Itch. Okay, everybody go back to the grab again. Okay, so Joe, watch this. So from here, I'm going to pull this into here with my hands up just under my breast. So from here, pull. Then send the right leg forward. Okay, so in your vision here, you're here, right? I'm going to lift, pull the arms to my chest, send it this way, okay? Does that help? All right, let's see. From the grab, itch. Okay, pull, next time pull higher, okay? All right, one more shoot go, itch. Double agiuke, itch. I'm not sure those are agiukes, Joe. Get your elbows out. This way. Elbows out. Yeah, there you go. All right, double sotuki. Lift your knee, double sotuki, half step back leg, and fire off a front punch. Good. All right. Grabbing the groin, itch. Knee, cover the face. Okay, Joe, get that arm just out just a little bit more. There you go. Full step. Get that right arm. Make it go all the way to your opposite ear to do the down block. Itch. Good. Knee. Palm up to palm out. Push those knees apart. When you get to the very end of this one, go. All right, 3 down blocks. Itch. Knee thump. Sheet. Pivot. Stack the hands and go. Itch. Pull back. Breathe in. Then go on your own. Breathe in. Come back. Go on your own. Okay, big scoop, 1, 2. Okay, Marty, down a little bit more with your wrist. No, with your fist. Yeah, even more, right there. Yep. So a little bit below 90. Okay. Itch knee. Yes, there you go. Some half step on your mark and shoot though. Itch. Bring your right leg through your center. Okay, Joe, your left foot should be 90 degrees to that way. Yes, there you go. Yep. Itch. Yummy. All right, good. Yummy. All right, any questions on Bassai Dai? So Marty, my thoughts on this one, you know, and you've seen all the, okay, somebody's kicking me and I'm blocking, and then I kind of throw their leg away. They kick me again, they throw their leg away. I think this is tied to the last move. Okay, so I've tried to toss him, right? Take this shoulder down, that shoulder up. He didn't go. He's still standing there like this. Okay, fine. He's down here. So I'm going to take this arm, bicep bump behind the head, and then from here, toss him down to the floor. And as he's heading down there, boom, because he's already starting to fly from here, right? So if I can get him here, bam, on the back and with a back fist.
Right.
Okay, so that's kind of my thought on that one, trying to make that together. And then you could do it. I think the reason why they show you both directions is because let's say you tried to toss them this way. Well, that works too with that one.
And that fist, Sensei, is at gate end level?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Joe, do you have a question? You good?
I tend to end one step behind where I started.
Okay.
So where could I maybe took too much when I move?
So let's see. David used to have a similar issue with this, and I think a lot of it has to do with the kibadachi stances that are going this way. So when you do your kibadachis, make sure you're pivoting on the ball of the foot, not the heel. Okay. So like in it, for example, and I'm not going to be able to do this because my feet are just tore up from my walk today, oddly enough. But here, if you do this with your heel, I've lost one length of my foot this way, right? Same thing with if you, for instance, on this one too, where you're doing this lunge punch. If I do this and I take my ball of the foot and pivot on the ball of the foot and go backwards with this heel, I've lost another foot that way. Okay, so from here, after this one, lifting one, and two, a lot of times people will, couple things. So from here, one, this half step isn't half here. It's halfway to the front leg and in. So there's another half of a step there. And then when you turn, instead of instead of pivoting on the ball of the foot, bring the heel, leave the heel down and bring the toes forward. So that keeps you this way. So there's 3 different places where you can lose space. One is the shuffle step, going back. The second is the turn, should be pivoting on the heel, which sends you more that way, away from your end, to the forward side. And then the last one is on the Mikazuki Geri, where you're pivoting on the ball of the foot, not the heel. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So all 3 of those spots would be places to go look, see if you're losing the ground there. Okay. All right. So let's actually keep, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, quick question.
Yeah.
This motion, are you bringing your back leg in with an oizuki, or after here, are you shifting your whole body that half step in?
All right. So we've done both. What I'm teaching up to Shodan is bring your back foot in halfway toward your front foot, not up to your front foot. Yeah. So it's a little bit more dynamic from a standpoint of I get more leg drive out of it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that as a more of an advanced student you couldn't do it with just a shift. Okay.
Right.
All right. And that's another opportunity for some lost distance. Like I say, if your foot comes too far forward, shifting in is going to be definitely a little shorter. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else questions? Marcus, Elliot?
I have no questions.
Okay. All right. So we've got 1 minute left. Let's open it up to random. You pick which one you'd like to do. You can do Bassai Dai, or you can do one of the ones we've been doing lately, or one that you would like to air out a little bit and take it for a spin that you haven't done in a while. Okay. All right. So let's see what you got. Okay. Name of your kata. Yoi. Hajime. All right, Mio, did you do the hammer fist? Were you doing Kihon? Okay, penance, 5 after class. All right, I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for coming. Mary, nice side snap kicks on those back fist side snap kicks. I like them. A lot of good movement on that one. All right, thank you everybody for coming, and hopefully my feet will be healed up by Thursday so I can do it with you again. All right, good night, folks.
Good night.